everyone, my name is the TV Dewey and welcome back to another episode of the Las Vegas Venom Expansion League franchise series, where we are in the middle of season number 3 and we currently hold a record of 23-19. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys are excited for this episode. Obviously, we will be getting through the rest of the season in this episode. We're going to watch a couple games, see what we can do, and see kind of where we end up. Last season, obviously finishing in the play-in tournament, losing both games, not advancing to the playoffs, and hopefully this year we can turn that around with our additions of Modest Basilis and Devin Vassell. Obviously, Vassell is injured and out. He'll be out for 2 to 4 months. And in his stead, Basilis will have to step up and perform as the starting shooting guard. Obviously, we drafted him with the hope that he could be the starting shooting guard. And so hopefully he comes in and he performs well, and all of a sudden we have a superstar on our hands. Maybe we have multiple guys in those positions who can perform. And we'll have some tough decisions to make on who can start, who needs to be on the bench, but that's a struggle that we hope we can have with Basilis coming in, and we want to be successful. So I do think we're going to go ahead and watch this first game here with Basilis getting his first start, unless the Trailblazers are not a good team in the standings right now. In which case, I guess they are one of the worst teams. So we will actually look for a better matchup. Maybe this Timberwolves matchup here. They are currently, where were they? Timberwolves are currently second in the West. So we'll actually watch this game here against the Timberwolves. Basilis should continue to start. And I just want to see a game where Basilis is starting and how he performs. But yeah, I hope you guys are excited. Let's get right into the game. 6.5 minutes to go, and the Venom have a commanding 9-point lead over the Timberwolves at the moment. We'll see if that holds through the end of the quarter. Anthony Edwards has it against Miller.
Miller with a screen on Miller.
We'll get a screen from Miller, and now Edwards. He'll find Miller inside, and he can't finish the dunk. Ty Washington in the game. Christian Braun gets the pass from Ty and slams it through. That'll push the lead to double digits. Double digits.
So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And so it's Minnesota with it.
And Edwards on the cut. What a pass by Miller to find Edwards, hard cutting to the basket. He'll lay it home. Excellent feed. Karl Anthony Towns not in the game. I don't know if he's still with the Timberwolves in this series.
Wood with the screen.
Ty Washington off the screen. He puts up a shot. That's no good.
Even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the
1 of 4 thus far for Ty. That's not a what you normally see from him. Miller finds Tate. Now back to Edwards. Over to Prince. Wide open shot. He'll knock down the 3.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D
6-point lead for the Venom. 5 minutes to go. Ty Washington inside to Wood. He'll pull up over Prince. That's no good, and Miller will grab the rebound. Now Tate. Karl Anthony Towns looking to check back into the game. The ball is tied up by Miller, and Tate will go to jump ball. And that jump ball is won by the Timberwolves. They will keep it. Ty Jerome from the top of the free throw. Top of the key. Knocks it down. Venom have shot almost 20 more shots than the Timberwolves. Potentially showing an advantage on the boards.
This is it to Wood. And here is Washington.
Ty Washington. Step back jumper. He'll knock it down, and the Timberwolves want a timeout.
6 points in the quarter.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
I tell you what, any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%,
Karl Anthony Towns will check into the game. 6-point lead for Venom.
and you're being smart about it.
Bazilis and Henderson will
Knocking
check
down the
in,
good
and
shots
we
that you
have
get.
our starting
Towns
five
is
on the
in for
court.
Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Torian
See
Prince.
how this does
And now they've
as
got some time
the
to
Venom
check
try
in
to
from the
double team
sideline.
Towns in the post. He gets the foul call. He'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Guys during the break. No surprise.
This is
he
the
was
first.
Not happy with the turnovers. He told them, "We are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful."
0
with
of
the
2
ball.
from the
Play
line.
within the offense and get good open shots.
Surprising for
Thank you,
Karl
David.
Anthony Towns as
Did
Henderson
not
gets
appear
inside.
accustomed
That shot
to
no
seeing
good.
him at all.
Heavily defended.
Timberwolves trail by 6. A pass to Edwards.
Anthony Edwards. Rudy Gobert not in the game. Ty Jerome from 3, and he was wide open, couldn't hit it.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both.
Miller
him
inside.
and the
He'll
team.
put it up, and he's
that will be 2 free
fouled
throws
by
coming up.
Edwards.
Officials on the call with the foul.
That'll put
And
Venom in the bonus for the rest of the game.
They have been
Miller
a
knocks
wrecking
down the
ball
first.
defensively, coming up with steals, being active
1 of
with
2
their
for
hands,
Miller
and
from the
just doing
line.
a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
They're very fast, but also
110,
at the defensive end,
103.
How about the way they've been able to deny
Jayshawn
shot
Tate in the
opportunities?
corner.
Just tearing the opposition up in terms of
Now
denying.
Anthony Edwards, top of the key.
Off target from 3-point range. Las Vegas
He
leading
had
by
an
7.
opening, couldn't knock it down. Matas Bazilis. He was impressive for us in his debut
Back to
game.
Henderson. This one for 3.
Henderson,
It's
that
rebounded
shot
by
no
Towns.
good. Lots of
Minnesota
missed
with the
shots down the
They need a
stretch
bucket
as
and
the
a
pressure
big one
ratchets
here
up.
to regain some confidence.
Now Edwards
Towns sets the
matched
pick
against
for Edwards.
Henderson, and he'll get inside, jam it through with 2 hands.
Been the go-to guy for this
29
team.
points for Edwards today. Christian Wood leading for the Venom, 27.
Wood is screen on
Bazilis
Tate.
with the screen from Wood. He'll get doubled. Spinning past his defender, can't get it to finish, and McDaniels will grab the rebound.
Finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Final 2 minutes, 110-105. The Timberwolves looking to get back in it. Edwards on the drive. He blows by his defender, and he'll slam it home.
Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Henderson will bring it up. Venom trying to hold on to
1:56
this
left
lead.
in the 4th quarter.
Bazilis up top. Here comes the screen from Robinson. Bazilis at the free throw line. Can't knock it down.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range
And
jumper.
Edwards, he
Edwards
misses.
can't hit. Las Vegas leading by 3.
Jayshawn Tate guarding on Bazilis. Now Bazilis finds some room, gives it up to Christian Wood. He loses it, and Tate will take it on the fast break. He finds Jerome open for 3, and he'll bury the shot to tie the game.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious.
Venom have allowed the Timberwolves to climb all the way back in. They have won the previous 5 games before watching this game. Bazilis off the screen, pulls up, and he'll knock it down. What a clutch bucket from Bazilis. 25 for Bazilis today. He's impressing as the starting guard.
Don't last minutes, they last
Anthony Edwards
Oh, here's
getting the
Edwards.
screen from Karl Anthony Towns. He'll pull up from 3. That's no
Christian
good.
Wood grabs the rebound.
Trying to pull ahead there.
They'll
Give
be
it up
trying
to
take
Henderson.
as much
Now
time off the
Bazilis.
clock as they can.
Exactly.
Bazilis getting double, triple teamed. Miller in the corner.
Miller against
Driving against Edwards. Now reset. Bazilis, the screen, gives it up. Mitchell Robinson inside, can't finish.
Absolutely.
Final 30 seconds. Timberwolves down by 2. They need a basket. Who do they go to? Jayshawn Tate in the corner, wide open. He'll knock it down. And the Venom will take a timeout.
They're behind.
Calmly hit Jayshawn Tate in the corner, a wide open look.
What do you think, guys?
Defense lost track of him. Venom down by 1. Bazilis
And
with
we
the
call
ball.
those ATOs, or plays run after after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Now Bazelis, he's going to rise from 3, and he misses the shot, and the Venom will lose. That's a tough one. The Minnesota Timberwolves win 113 to 112. Would have liked to see him get a little more aggressive going towards the basket. You only needed a 2-point shot to win. Decided to try for the 3. Did not work out. Anthony Edwards with the clutch assist to Jayshawn Tate, who we traded last year. So, yep, Jayshawn Tate. Let's see. Started obviously with us 2 years ago. Now the 3rd year he's with Minnesota. Has been with different teams. Hits the clutch basket against his former team. His only 3-point make of the game. Incredible. 31 points, 4 assists for Anthony Edwards. Jayshawn Tate with 17, 4 and 5. Karl Anthony Towns with 16 and 12. And then Prince and Jerome chipping in with double figures as well for the Venom. Christian Wood leading the way with a 27-point double-double. Bazelis with 25 points. Scoot Henderson nearly triple-doubled with 17, 8, and 11. And then Christian Braun and Patrick Baldwin with double figures from the bench. Love to see that. Leonard Miller, disappointing result for him today. Mitchell Robinson missed a key basket that would have put us up a little more. A lot of people missed key baskets down the stretch, and that's what allowed the Timberwolves to get back into this one. And we'll simulate through a few more weeks, see if we can get into a new game, and I'll see you then. Alright, so at the trade deadline, we find ourselves with a record of 34 and 25, which is good for 4th in the Western Conference, so we certainly are not going to be sellers. I would like to see kind of who will accept a contract extension. Williams is not eligible for a contract extension, but he is not happy. So I might look to move on from Williams, not because I don't love him as a player, but because I don't want to have him walk in free agency and us not be able to get him back. So let's see what we can get for him. Okay, I think this is what I'm going to end up doing. I'm going to go acquire David Roddy from the Memphis Grizzlies and John Conchar for Grant Williams and DeMarcus Cousins. I love Grant Williams. I would love to keep him around, but it just doesn't look like he's going to be willing to re-sign with us in the offseason, and I'd rather acquire a young player who can play in the rotation and a solid bench guy who could step in for injuries than keep him on the bench unhappy. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to add the exception, and yes. So we move on from Grant Williams. He was great for us. David Roddy looks like he's going to be a pretty solid player. 6'6", 250, so not going to get pushed around inside. He has good inside and perimeter defense. Like, he can shoot the 3 a bit. Like, I like that. It looks really good. Let's see kind of what we end up with. Obviously, I'm not going to do that. Miller here. So I'm gonna fix up the rotation a little bit. But Roddy, even at 6'6", with his size, he could certainly play against post players. Yeah, so we got David Roddy in as replacing the Grant Williams role, which I think he can do. John Conchar coming in. Obviously, some of these guys will lose minutes once Vassell comes back, and Bazelis will probably go back to the bench. But I like the move. I think Roddy should. I believe he has a team option. So yeah, so we have him for this year and next year. We have Conchar for 3 seasons at an affordable rate. I like it as a move. And we're going to be watching this game here against the Denver Nuggets. We are currently 34-25. I believe that is 4th in the Western Conference. I haven't said that already. Yes. So we're going to watch this game here against the Denver Nuggets and then get on to the playoffs, and hopefully we remain firmly in the playoff hunt. We'll see what happens. So we've actually ended up pretty much blowing out the Denver Nuggets by 16 points. Devin Vassell is back in the fold, back from his injury. So we'll watch the last couple minutes of this game and probably get into another game, hopefully, that can be a little more competitive. But impressive results from the team thus far. I'm starting Bazelis over Miller. So Miller coming off the bench as Henderson knocks down a layup.
You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't
Vassell,
on too many posters.
Scoot Henderson, Christian Wood, Mitchell Robinson, and Modest Bazelis are the starting 5.
Through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense.
Just gonna see how it goes. Like if Bazelis is better off in the starting lineup, as Jokic gets fouled by Robinson,
that's when you make a business decision.
then he's gonna start Miller.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming
Certainly
the first
could
player to
be
amass 2,000
in the
points,
starting lineup.
1,000 rebounds,
Who's
and
the best out of the
500 assists
Vassell,
in a single
Miller,
season.
Bazelis trio to be part of the starting lineup? As Scoot Henderson puts up a floater, got his own rebound, now kicks it out.
Screen by Robinson. 5 to shoot.
And Bazelis at the free throw line, misses a shot.
And the Nuggets going the other way now. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the
Jokic
center
inside,
position.
stripped, and he'll go out of bounds off his leg. The Venom will keep it.
Season. It never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center. We've never really seen that
17-point
before.
lead. The Venom are going to win
He's
easily.
checked in for Vassell. Here's Henderson.
Minute
Outside
15 to
Robinson.
go.
Wood, a screen on Valanciunas.
Mitchell Robinson
Here's Robinson.
driving against Jonas
grabs
Valanciunas.
the
That's
miss.
no good.
58 seconds left in the 4th. Pass to Gordon. Here's Highland. And here's Gordon.
Gordon at the
Solid shot from a distance
post
of about 14
knocks
feet.
down the
An
jumper.
area Gordon continues to work on.
107-92, final minute.
It definitely helps
John
with his confidence.
Conchar
Here's Conchar.
in the game.
35 seconds left in the 4th. Screen by Robinson. Wood passes to Robinson.
And Wood's
Stolen
pass
by
is stolen
Valanciunas.
by Valanciunas.
DiVincenzo
Nuggets
on the wing.
going to get a meaningless
Pass to Highland.
basket here, most likely.
17 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Valanciunas down low, backing
Here's
up
Valanciunas.
against
Wood
Christian
grabs the
Wood. He'll
board.
miss that shot. And the Venom will dribble
Here's
it out.
Henderson.
They'll take the victory. Venom win
So they get the
107-92.
victory here at home. This one was a fun one to watch. They were
Advance
clearly
a
in the
little
driver's seat
closer
down
to the
stretch.
playoffs.
They really were.
The Jokic led the way for the Nuggets. Murray behind him. 5 players in double figures. Nobody really standing out as far as statistics go. For the Venom, Scoot Henderson, 23 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Devin Vassell, 22 points. Modest Bazelis, 18 points. Love to see the trio working in tandem. All of them over 15 shot attempts. Leonard Miller, excellent off the bench. I like to see that. 13 points, 3 of 3 from the floor, 2 of 2 from the 3. Maybe that's a spot that can be beneficial for him. David Roddy with 7, 3 and 3 with a steal and a block. 1 of 5 from 3 for him, so not great, but he's really just spelling Mitchell Robinson as a backup center when Christian Wood's not out there. So I'm very impressed with some of the stat lines here. Let's see what other games we can get into with potentially a little bit closer spread. And yet another game where we are winning by a significant margin. Russell Westbrook inside. That shot rejected by Robinson. 19-point lead for us. Ty Washington, Christian Wood, Devin Vassell, Christian Braun, and Mitchell Robinson on the court. Westbrook, Jaylen Brown, and Anthony Davis leading the way for the Lakers after losing LeBron James to retirement.
They trust him enough. Keep going to him. See if he can find him.
Mitchell Robinson out there with Christian Wood. Then there's Washington.
Jalen Smith out there, and Reggie Bullock as well.
Here's Washington.
It's a solid lineup for the Lakers.
5 on the clock.
Christian Wood working on Anthony Davis. Has to put something up from the free throw line. That's no good.
The shooting numbers just
5 minutes to go. Venom have to be careful about allowing the other team to get back into it as Jaylen Brown knocks down a 3.
Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
Nice job by Russell, just not forcing anything on that play.
Washington against Westbrook.
Brown playing for both of the storied franchises of the NBA, the Lakers and the Celtics. Christian Wood dribbling out of bounds, not paying attention to where the sideline was.
Looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Chris Middleton.
Jonathan Isaac will check in for the Lakers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step
Bazilis
forward.
checks in for the Venom.
Road trips can bring the best
Henderson
out of
picks
a
up
team
his 5th
and
foul.
bring you closer together.
Yeah, it's a tough call, but he has to be better in avoiding contact on that play. That's his 5th foul, and one more. It'll be hitting showers.
Now here's Westbrook. Lakers working the ball
Reggie
around
Bullock
now.
catch and shoot
Here's
3.
Bullock from
That's
the
no
arc.
good.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Christian Wood will set the screen. Scoot Henderson off of the screen will miss a wide open shot.
That's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Jaylen Brown pulling up, and he'll knock it down.
Brown's got 8 here in the quarter.
Oh boy, the touch is
We've
coming
seen
back
how
here in the
clutch
second
Jaylen
half.
Brown can
Percentages from
be
the
in
field,
close games,
much better than it
pulling
was
the
at
Lakers
break.
back into this one, down by 13.
Now Vassell.
Venom have to start making some baskets
And
if they
there's the
want to
pass to
stay in the
Wood.
lead. They are taking off significant
Inside.
chunks of time as Robinson inside. That shot
He sends it
blocked
right
by
off the
Davis. Jaylen Brown again. He'll launch another one. That's no good.
Henderson pulls it in. Henderson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Vassell.
Now Vassell.
Robinson
Final
up top.
3 minutes. Gives it up to Robinson. 13-point lead. Gives it up to Bazilis. He finds some openings
It's
and
all in by
misses
Los
the
Angeles.
wide open shot.
Isaac outside. Right side Westbrook. Passes it to
Westbrook
Davis.
to
Here's Bullock.
Davis. Swinging around.
Davis sets a screen.
Now Bullock off the screen. Rise and fire from 3. That's no
Here's
good.
Bullock missing. Las Vegas leading by 13. Henderson with
Henderson.
it.
Back out Bazilis. That's a lot of space to give
And
Bazilis.
here is Vassell.
Here's Henderson trying to get the ball from Vassell.
Out to the
Vassell
right wing.
out
Here's
to Wood.
Bullock.
Wood finds some opening.
Las
Tries
Vegas
to use the
again
glass
I
and
saw a
misses
green light there,
badly.
but he's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Russell Westbrook wide open from 3. He'll knock it down.
Shot's good. Brown
That's the
making
lead
play.
to 10.
Well, Russell looking to shoot as soon as he's in attack mode.
Now Henderson inside layup is good.
Henderson's got 25 points in
Your
the game.
shot's not falling.
So
Attack
altered
the
his
basket.
knees, allowing him to
Good
get
things will
around his
happen.
defender and then laid it in.
Brown feeling out of it. But
Brown off the screen. Rise and fire. No
Brown
good.
shot, and it's Las Vegas the other way.
Now Bazilis.
Dish now to
Feed
Henderson.
to Henderson inside. Pump fakes a couple times.
Pass to Robinson.
Gets caught up. Now giving it off to
And
Robinson.
it's
Out to
Vassell in the
Vassell.
corner.
7 on the shot clock. Swinging around. Scoot Henderson off the screen. Finds some room. Puts it up. No
Lakers
good.
with the rebound. Isaac's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Final minute of regulation.
Over in the corner, Brown.
It would take a miracle for the Lakers to come back in this one.
Left in the fourth quarter. Davis finds Brown.
Defense playing excellent
10 feet out.
as Brown finds Davis. Davis inside, lays it home. Took the entire shot clock to make that happen, but they did get the shot to fall. Searched for the perfect shot.
The run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Here's Robinson.
Now Henderson up top, blowing by Westbrook and jamming it on Brown. Scoot Henderson.
Victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
Now, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight it's going to come in a win.
Isaac a screen on Henderson.
Westbrook, Isaac out to Bullock.
To Isaac, to the middle.
Now that pass stolen by Robinson.
20 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
And Venom will have to take at least one more shot as Henderson gets inside, fouled on the shot by Westbrook.
Shouldn't be much debate there.
He'll knock down both.
Beverly, the pass to Isaac.
Lakers puts up a meaningless three that doesn't go, and the Venom will win by 14, 107-93. Jaylen Brown leading the way for the Lakers. Garrison Matthews and Usman Ndiaye, I don't know how to say that name. Anthony Davis, really disappointing for him with no LeBron James, only 11 points. You'd expect him to be closer to 25, 30 points maybe. Russell Westbrook, what a disappointment that is right there. So Jaylen Brown trying to carry the entire team on his back, obviously can't do it. Did hit some big threes toward the end, but just wasn't enough. Meanwhile, for the Venom, Henderson and Bazelis leading the way, 29-7-7 for Henderson, 26-5 for Bazelis. Leonard Miller with another solid game off the bench, but potentially that's just a good spot for him. Leading the bench unit with Ty Washington as a secondary scorer. Devin Vassell only 11 points, Christian Wood only 11 points. David Roddy with 5 points, 5 rebounds, an assist, 2 blocks. Love to see that from him. Nobody else really standing out. Everybody got at least 1 minute of playing time, so that's pretty nice. And I think from here we will simulate through to the end of the year, unless obviously some sort of tiebreakers matter. We'll jump in a game really quick. We'll see, but I anticipate the next time we'll be at the end of the season. Let's see how it goes. And LaMelo Ball will win the MVP. Xavier Booker, the Rookie of the Year. Markelle Fultz. Markelle Fultz, Most Improved Player. All-NBA First Team. LaMelo Ball, Luka, Giannis, Tatum, Jokic. Scoot Henderson with All-NBA Second Team. Love to see that. Meanwhile, Anas Bazelis, how did he do in his first season? He played quite a lot. And he averaged 16 points on 40% three-point shooting. Not a lot of rebounds, which is surprising for a man of his height, but definitely love to see the scoring. Would like to see the rebounding improve. And the Venom did secure the 6th seed in the Western Conference, so we get into the playoffs for sure. We will be playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder next time. Let's simulate the play-in really quickly to set the bracket. Phoenix and Minnesota make it in for the West, Atlanta and Boston make it in for the East. And this will be our playoff bracket going into next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's certainly been nice to see the team slowly grow over the years. Scoot Henderson, Christian Wood, Devin Vassell leading the way. Modest Bazilis coming in to his own. Christian Braun starting to look good. Leonard Miller not starting anymore, but thriving on the bench. Love to see that. David Roddy, I'm excited to see if he has, if he can perform well. That'll be incredible as well. Nobody else really standing out. Ty Washington did twist his ankle. Should be able to play through it. We do need him off the bench in this playoff run. I'm excited to get into our first full playoff series with this team. Obviously, we did not succeed last year, but it is a new season. Let's check out who we will be facing. The Thunder, what a stacked team they have. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Josh Giddey, DeMar DeRozan, Miles Bridges, and Chet Holmgren as the starting five. Ayo Dosunmu, who we traded away, Alexei Pokashevsky, Lugens Dort, Lonnie Walker, Mackenzie Mbako. They just have such a deep team and such a deep bench. It's going to be a tough series. Hopefully we have what it takes. Let's look at our team. Obviously nowhere near the same quality currently, but Henderson, Bazilis, Vassell, you hope blossom into star players. Leonard Miller off the bench. Our team is lacking in overall, but I believe we have plenty of playmaking talent and star players in the making. Just a matter of can they mature on the national stage. Alright, well thank you guys as always for watching. If you have not already, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so that you're notified whenever a new episode gets uploaded. Definitely appreciate everybody who does that for me. It helps the channel grow. And lately we've seen a lot of growth on the channel compared to what we're used to. Recently crossed 100 subscribers, now we're pushing past 110. And hopefully we're moving on to 200, 300, 1,000, you know. We're just trying to push on and on and on, and hopefully you guys enjoy what you're getting. I know I'm enjoying making these for you guys. So that's going to do it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Again, my name is The TV Dewey, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.